Hello, can you hear me? Okay, so something is not right here. Okay, can you see? Let me go back one more time. Hello, can you hear me? Yes. Okay, so I'm sorry about that. All right, so good evening, everybody. This is Shibla Ahmad. I'm the founder of TechSup for You. So this evening we are going to cover 30 minutes our new software engineering transformation program on January. So we're going to cover about the program outline and who is going to be qualified for this program and how our program is different from others, or why somebody can be successful, and the duration of the program, what is in the program itself. So basically, the program itself is a software engineering. The timing is minimum 1 year. We are expecting, if somebody is serious, the sincere, and put the good amount of efforts, they can be easily 8 to 10 months. But we are targeting the 1 year. And it will be a minimum 2 days of workshop every week. There is a tremendous amount of things has to be covered throughout the program. So the program roadmap is already on the Google Drive. I will be sharing here so that people can see that. Number one, what is the software engineer does? Let's know that. And who can be software engineer? The software engineer is somebody who does not need a computer science background. Number one, that's the first and foremost. If you have, it's better. If you graduate from any other discipline, but if you want to solve something, if you want to build something, if you want to work as a software engineer, if you want to transform as a software engineer, you can be software engineer. Does it take years amount of effort to be a software engineer? It is not. It can take 1 year if somebody is passionate. So the number one passion is you have to have the mentality to solve the problem. So what does it mean? It means the software engineer do the work. What type of work? They convert the business requirements into technology. So it means if a business wants to build an application, like an application want to sell a product online, so of course the software engineer has to write the code for each of the business requirements into a software, and that become a software, and that become the people use, the customer use. It can be like an outside customer, it can be inside customer. This software has a multiple layers, multiple components. Like some component is some layers is user specific, that the customers are going to use, and some component is actually like used by the internal the operation team or the third party. Lots of integration involved. So what the software engineer does after they complete their graduation, or after they complete their computer science, they go to the different company as a software engineer intern, a software developer intern. They work with the senior software engineer or existing software engineer in that company, and they understand the company's business, business requirements, and then slowly write the code. I was in Quicken Loans. One of the good thing in Quicken Loans, you do not need to be a computer science background to become a software engineer intern. You need to have a mentality, you need to have a mindset to be a software engineer. What that means, you need to have I want to solve the problem. So basically you can write the code all day. You can write you can create a project, you can add bunch of library, you can create the if then else statement, you can write even the very the reusable, the project is out there in the GitHub and the different website. You can do all of this, which is good, which is needed. But to become something, you have to do something. It means if you want to become a software engineer, you need to work with a mentor or somebody else who is already in the industry, who is working as a software engineer. For that reason, when somebody goes to a company, work as an intern, they become a 6 to 8 months, they become a software engineer. Do you know why? Because they work on the real project. They work on the real business solution, and they can see the existing code is there. They can see that there is a bunch of solution is there. So basically, they work with the senior software engineer, the side by side. Software engineer just guide them what to do and review their work and explain them how these business requirements work. Explain them what need to be done in able to finish the business requirements. Those are the day-to-day activities. At their work is fully like the what is called efficient or the very like effective. No, their work is not. This is the reason they work with the senior software engineer, and then they slowly understand everything and become a software engineer. uh, Basically they call the software developer. Many companies call the software developer. And once you understand the requirements, once you become a more efficient yourself, you follow the unit test, you understand the requirements yourself, you can explain the requirements yourself to other. Slowly you become a software engineer. So what we do here, we will be doing the same thing as a tech support you. We are the startup, the software development company. We build software. We build cloud native application and services that completely deploy in the cloud. And that's what we do. So each of our transformation program has the similar the concept like how efficiently, how effectively somebody can learn and somebody can work in the actual project, and they can like get the gain the knowledge as much as possible, as quickest as possible. So for the software engineer, we're going to do the same thing. For the Python software engineer transformation, it is not the cloud, it is not the backend, it is not the front end, it is the software engineer. Because using the Python, you can do a lot of things. Python you can do for the machine learning, Python you can do the AI, Python you can do the backend software engineering, Python you can use for the Linux operating system, Python you can do the embedded system like that you make the IoT device. So Python can go everywhere. Python is one of the most favorite language in the world now. One of the highest paying job the Python software engineer make. Okay, so again, you don't need to be excited to be a Python the software engineer. You need to be passionate. Like you need to have an energy that I want to solve the problem. I want to become a software engineer. You need some the existing background, like again some computer background. I highly recommend somebody who is a quality engineer, automation test engineer, or the writing the code for a while, intending of the dreaming to be a software engineer, but they do not have somebody who can be their mentor, who can the guide them and make them successful. So now why the mentor is important? The good question is mentor is somebody who already works in the industry. They know what to do, they know how to solve the problem, they know how to start, they know how to solve. So mentor is that person, and the teacher is the person who just teaching somebody else. So none of our program is teaching. All our program is based on the small amount of the large amount of the how much it is like the real project related experience we do ourselves, and we transform our members to become to transform into the position they're intending to be. So our Python software engineering, we are going to start on January 1st week. It will be the 2 days, the weekly. It will be the evening of United States time, and my software engineer, the Python software engineer, will be the mentor for the program. So here is how we are going to do. We have a roadmap, the large roadmap. You can think it's big. The contents we are going to cover, and the operating system we are going to use the Ubuntu for the software engineer, and the environment will be the Ubuntu, and the IDE will be the VS Code and the Python 3.0. So that's our goal. and the software engineer, somebody will be learning the first 3 months. The target is the first 3 months they will be completing the concept of the programming language. Then the next 7 to 8 months, again, next 7 to 8 months, continuously working on the business requirements to write the code, working with the mentor to solve the problem. Again, when the business say, I want to implement something like the user should be able to block from my website. It's an example, right? The Facebook, like the functionality is called the unfriended user. So that's the business requirements. As a user, I want to unfriend somebody who is already friend in my friend list. I want to unfriend them. That's the requirements. As a software engineer, you need to be able to write the code to solve the problem or to meet the business requirements. So of course, there is a bunch of ways you can do this. Again, the best way to do this, if you work with the existing the Facebook software engineer, you will know what they're doing. Again, existing process is there or existing process is not there. But if you work with somebody, they are already software engineer for the Facebook, they will be able to guide you what to do, how to do this, where to start, where to finish to complete the requirements. So the reason I'm explaining this, we will be doing the similar things that we will have our own business requirements to complete. In an 8-month program, you'll be building our own application. Okay. So of course, the application that you will have your GitHub coverage, you'll have the CI/CD pipeline, you have a deployment. So you'll be learning and doing everything equally. Your focus will be for the coding, the software engineering. So with that said, I'm going to share the screen with what do you do? Yeah, let's go back the program. What do you have here? Let's go see Zoom. Okay. So let me see, how can I do this? Zoom. I'm going to share the screen now. And let's go see here. And share the screen. Okay, share monitor too. Okay, good. And now we are going to do okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, so here, let's see here. So the Python software engineering roadmap is module. So this is already will be linked with it's a command line fundamentals of Python installation, number operators and the comments, Boolean, conditional logic, loops. So this is the one module. Second module is the backend development with the framework and with of course the RESTful API development. So there is a lot of things is there already. Introduction to Django, getting started, the basic dynamic web pages, Django template systems, interacting with the database models. There is a lot of things here. And the third month is like completed the projects to do the application, multi-user logging application, complete e-commerce application with payment and method integration. And then the part one will be going to the programming fundamentals with Python. Of course, there is lots of things is included here as well. And then, of course, we will go to the numbers, operators, and the comments. We'll go to the Boolean and conditional logic. We'll go to the loops. We'll go to of course, there is a project everywhere for each of these. There is like the list of comprehensions, dictionary, and then we have tuples and sets, methods and functions. So again, then of course we are going to the Lambda built-in function, which is the AWS, the cloud computing, debugging and error handling, and the modules and packages, and the making HTTP request, which is like a RESTful API, then the object-oriented programming, and then of course the iterators and generators, and then the decorators and the higher orders functions, testing with Python, file IO, working with CSV, the web scraping with beautiful SOAP. Of course, we have the regular expression, and then we have the SQL crashers course with Python. And then of course we have the back end and front end, a bit front end web development with Django. So let me see what, then we have of course the basic dynamic web pages, Django template systems, interacting with the database models, and then the form processing, the advanced views and URLs, configuration, generic views, extending the template engine, generating non-HTML contents, sessions, users, and registration, caching, the other contributed sub-frameworks, middleware, integrating with legacy database and applications, and the internalizations, and security, and the deploying Django in production, Django REST framework, DRF, and the projects. So again, this is the very large, the program, what is called the roadmap. Let me go share my, stop my share. So this is the large, so like the 1 year, the program roadmap. Again, we are going to start on January. We're going to start the January 1st week at the orientation. The onboarding is started. Doesn't matter how many people join in the program. Our goal is to transform our community, the Bangladeshi community, into software engineering and more IT positions. Again, if somebody is passionate about the solving the business problem, software engineering will be one of the best. And then of course the Python is very popular, the programming language. You can do a lot of things with Python. People in the audience will be the best who are in the university. They are studying in the computer science or other, because normally they are the one who go through the challenges to get the internship, because they do not have a real life knowledge or the experience. So our target is the parents or the students who are in the university. They're going to finish the degree, and they can join our program easily. Again, this is the 8-month to 1 year program. It is the monthly somebody can pay is $7,000 for the whole year. But if somebody needs like none of our program you need to pay double. None of our program you need to be like a finish in 1 year. If you need more time, you can do that as well. As many as time you need, you will have us with you. And then until you join your new job, you will be with us, no matter how long it takes. As long as you're focused, you're passionate, you're dedicated, you'll make it happen. And the couple things is our tech support, the programming stack we are going to use moving forward with the Python and the Node.js, and our quality engineer will be actually from the next year, middle of the next year, they will have the GUI automation framework will be for the Java Selenium, another will be the Python Selenium WebDriver. So the focus is the members have the more controls when they go to the job market. They can speak about each of the framework very well, and they should be able to very confident at doing this kind of the technical work. They can prove in interviews, and they can pass the interviews. Of course, after the interview, our members will get the technical support from us for the software engineering, for the DevOps engineering, for the quality engineering, because we are a company. We provide the end-to-end technology service. We build the application, plus the people who transform into IT through us, they will get the support from us. It is not like that you just throw some money and then we just get some money, we are done. We work sincerely to build a relationship with everybody. So we do our best from our side. We expect you do your best and collaborate together, work together to transform yourself into IT. Okay, some of the important things need to remember is what is the transformation? Transformation is not like a learning, and transformation is different. So training is something you go and you learn. That's the call the training. Transformation is opposite. Transformation is after you learn what you will do, where you will use, what is the challenge you will have, how to overcome, what to say, what not to say, how to say it, and your communication, your collaboration, your actual delivery. So that's all the elements equal to transformation. Again, we have some challenges with members who come from the, of course, the in community. There is so many schools out there, which is very good. They provide the training. We do not provide the training. Our training is like a 2 to 3 months, and then you work on the actual project. Throughout the time, you will be working on that project. No matter how small the project is a project. A project is never a perfect. It is always something. Let me see what I can do. Show you. 1 second. 1 second. I want to show something here. So what is the project? Let's go see now. Of course, you guys will talk about the training, why we are not the training center. So let's go see. Okay, so let's come on. And so when we say the project is like this. We are working on the Biakurun. This is the North American Bangladeshi who wants to get married. They can find somebody Bangladeshi in North America. They can find somebody in Bangladesh. Look at the project. Look at this. It's broken, right? That's called the project. That's called the work. Nothing is done because team is working bits by bits, piece by pieces. Every sprint they do something. Every sprint the testing team is testing. As the requirement team, we are creating the new requirements. We're giving the requirements. Development developer is writing the code, and the front end developer is developing the front end. Back end developer is developing the back end. UI developer is developing the UI, and then what is called the app developer is the designing the app and the developing the app. So this is the constant like the process the software development team does. When you go to the training, it's a different. It's they will go to the yahoo.com and you'll be learning on the Yahoo. That's not the transformation. Transformation means you will see something messy. That's the what we go. When you go to the project, nothing is done. Nothing is perfect. Everything is like this. So this is the project we started. Hopefully by January, we'll be going live with the first version. You'll have the app on the iOS, you'll have the app on the Android, and then the whole team is working towards the goal to go live, and the team will be continuously working to enhance the application. So what I wanted to say, as anyone of our team, you'll be working in the project like this. Okay, this is the project you'll be working. That's the how we do the work. That's the reason it is transformation. It is not a training. Okay, so you'll know what do you do. You'll know each of the pieces, each of the component, how we do, what we do, what is the reason we do, and what type of challenge we face and how we overcome, and the challenge, how we prioritize our activities. So those kind of things you do as when you join a project. And that's the reason we call it a transformation, because you'll be doing the same thing with us. Can be a quality engineer, can be a software engineer, can be a DevOps engineer. Your transformation will be you'll be learning, and you'll be working with our team member who is the part of the tech support for you, and you'll be learning, and you'll be growing at the same time. You'll be doing the hands-on thing. You'll be actually solving the problem. So that's the reason we call the transformation. Okay, so yes, so this is the all I wanted to cover. This will be on the tech support for you and the official pages. You can watch this later. You can reach out to me for more information. You can join our WhatsApp group. Again, you can text me or call me. My number is 586-665-3331. Again, 586-665-3331. Again, you can text me, or you can call me, or you can WhatsApp me, or you can just send me the friend request on Facebook. We'll talk. And moving forward, of course, we are onboarding. We are making the assessment case by the individual who wants to become an IT professional in specific like a software engineering program. I mean, then we do the onboarding. They complete the enrollment form and do the onboarding. They make the first payment, and our payment is each month you pay the installment, so you do not need to pay everything upfront. And then of course you will go through the 2 days the workshop for the software engineering, and then you'll be working with your team, you'll be working with the mentor, you'll be working with me and the team actually throughout the whole 1 year. After 1 year you'll be going through the interview process. After you're confident with your interview, then we'll put you in the market. Your job reference, your project reference will be providing from the tech for you. And then once you join your new projects, we'll be supporting you for the software engineering minimum 6 months. So, and then we'll be charging you. Supporting means literally we'll be writing the code for you. We'll be helping you writing the code. Then we'll be solving the problem, explaining you how this need to be done. So actually you will be perfectly like out of stress and be productive, be efficient in your project. This will be 6 months, and we'll be charging you from your monthly gross amount, 25% each month. So that's for the software engineering transformation program. Once you join a project through us, 6 months, minimum 6 months will be supported, because we want to make sure that you become successful in your project. Also, we want to make sure that you can be productive and out of stress, because of course it will be new project for you, new domain for you. So every domain is different, but you'll be out of stress. We want to make sure that this is the reason 6 months. So this is pretty much it. It is 30 minutes I covered. Again, the program roadmap is on our Google Drive, on the Texas for you, the company, on the Facebook page, and then also it is on our group. We have a group, and you can look anytime, and you can ask me more question for any clarification. Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll talk later. Thank you. Bye.